Alfred, I'm heading to the movie studios. Prepare the analysis of the Arkham Knight's stronghold on Founders Island. It's time we took the fight to them.
Very well, Sam. The Lion's Den awaits.
Just think. Robin's
Open.
down there right now, planning his life with Barbara. Probably thinking up names for all the little rug bats they'll have. What a lucky boy. She is so lovely. Although just a teeny tiny bit on the dead side for my tastes.
Sir, how are you going to tell Master Drake about Barbara? He'll be devastated. He could do something dangerous.
I'm not. Not yet. I need him focused on the cure.
Sir, it was bad enough keeping Miss Gordon's abduction a secret. But this? It's wrong.
We have to make sacrifices, Alfred.
Consider those sacrifices wisely, sir. If he finds out she's gone and you didn't tell him, you will lose him forever.
Good to see you, Batman. I'm guessing this isn't a social call. Is it as bad as it sounds out there?
Worse.
But nothing you can't handle, right?
You promised you'd let me out of here. What'll my wife say? How many more tests can you possibly need?
Fakes, phonies, charlatans, all of them. I'm telling you, Bats, now I know how Elvis felt. You know, after he died.
Trust me, you're safer in here than out there. We'll be done in a few hours, if you cooperate.
Sir, the long-range scanners have not been able to locate the cloudburst.
Deploy the Batwing and run a low-level thermal scan.
We can't, sir. Founders Island is protected by 2 radar towers connected to a long-range missile launcher. You won't be able to get the Batwing, or indeed the Batmobile, anywhere near there.
I can destroy the radar towers on foot, if we can just find a way to disable the drones protecting them.
Well, there is one possibility. I've identified a special drone that appears to be acting as a relay hub managing all communications.
If I can get my hands on that drone, there's a chance we can reverse engineer the security protocols and give me a window to take out those radar towers.
A chance, perhaps, sir. But it sounds dangerous. Too dangerous.
It's the only way. I'll keep you updated.
I still haven't heard from Barbara.
Trust me, Robin. She's fine. I need you to focus on the cure.
You don't have to do this on your own, Bruce. I can help you.
It's under control. We need that antidote.
We're getting there. It won't be long now. Look, if you need help, you know where to find me. Looks bad out there, doesn't it? The Knight's army is all over Gotham.
I can handle it.
I hope you're right. This is insane.
No, 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 this will not do. There's no way you're sticking us in here, Brucey. It'll be like some awful sitcom. 2 wacky roommates, 1 quarantine cell. I know comedy, Bruce. This'll get old, fast. I thought for sure you were going to tell him. Come clean like you did with Gordon. Ah, but you realized, why break him now when we can crush him later? It's classic Joker. Something truly beautiful is happening, Bats.
I heard you took a bullet earlier. Look, Lucius said the suit can compress around wounds. But but you should really get it looked at. We're close. I've isolated the prion-infected cells in Henry's blood. I'll need a couple more hours to develop an antibody.
So, I've been rooting around in this bat-infested cave of a mind, and it seems like you actually believe this cure nonsense. Oh, Bruce, forget about the cure. You just concentrate on taking out the Arkham Knight. It'll be your swan song. The last good thing you'll ever do.
I wondered how long it'd take for Dent to show his faces. Lex Luthor's got a building somewhere around here, right? Yeah, over by the plaza. You know, there's rumors he might have put some money into this. That ain't hard to imagine. He's had his eyes on this city for a while. If he gets rid of Batman, he's still got Bruce Wayne to worry about.
The relay chip will allow me to temporarily blind the drones. That should give me enough time to take out the 2 radar towers. I need to destroy the radar before the drone comes back online.
First time I saw him was back at the training camp when he gave that speech. He had the suit on. For 1 second, we thought it was Batman.
That's the first radar tower dealt with.
All units, we've lost radar coverage in Sector 1.
Probable malfunction. I'm assigning tech now.
Relay that order. It was Batman. Radar Tower B, prepare yourselves. Alpha target incoming.
Coming. Lock and load. Let's see if he's as good as they say. Are the sentries online? Affirmative. Can't lose this radar. It's the only thing stopping him from bringing that tank of his onto this island. We do this right, we're in good with the night.
Clear out!
Oh, Bruce. I know how you feel about this Arkham Wannabat. The same way I feel about those cheap Joker knockoffs you've got at the movie studios. There can only be one Joker, Bats, and it's me.
I can use the remote hacking device to temporarily blind the sentry gun.
Time we did the right thing. Massacre the lot of them and purify the Joker gene pool.
You're crazy. I wouldn't do that to us. I'm serious. Man, think about it. If Ace had blown at full capacity, there'd be no tank for gas. We're plan freaking B. And you know what? I bet there's a plan C waiting if we don't work out. You put
Alfred, I've dealt with the radar.
Now there's just the trivial matter of the long-range missile launcher. Once it's been taken care of, I can deploy the Batwing to scan for the cloudburst.
I'm heading there now.
We've lost the second radar. He bypassed the sentry guns. How is that possible?
just keep the missile launcher in play. I control these skies. Both radars are down. He's coming for us. Let him. He's used to fighting street punks. They're scared. I'm not. Don't underestimate him. So the Knight keeps telling us, you're all giving the Bat too much respect. You think he lasted this long on luck? Yeah, and it's about to run out. Damn it. Signal's gone. He could be anywhere. When this is over, I'm retiring. We should find that Ivy woman. I bet if she's dead, our little plant problem takes care of itself. Man, this gun is sweet. Where'd they get the cash for this gear? I bet the war zone's nicer than this city.
Sit up.
I hope Batman makes a move. We're ready. What's that? Get over here! I found someone! He's injured! Hey, where are you? Over here! What happened to him? It's Batman. He's here. You sure? Yeah, look at him. Fits the profile. I don't know. Well, I do. It's him. He's here. Nothing we can do for him. We spread out. Get revenge. Using the floor crates? Good move. Here's mine. Batman's under the floor. Destroy those crates and flush him out. Deploying charge.
3, 2, 1. Burn!
Report in, all of you.
Roger. Copy. Copy that. Hey. There's just one left, Batman. Stop running around and finish him. We got plenty more. Gamma 4 status. Gamma 4, do you copy?
The armor on the missile launcher's too thick for me to penetrate. I need something with a little more punch. It's being protected by a defense shield. I can lower it in the control room. I'll stay in the control room and bring the car in remotely. I can't let the militia get in here and re-enable the defenses. Alfred, I need you to lower the bridges.
Of course, sir. I see you're making full use of the Batmobile's remote guidance system.
Sir, Batman's lowering all 3 bridges into Founders Island. He's bringing the car to destroy the missile launcher. Deploy Strike Team Delta to target location now. Yes, sir. What about the Batmobile? Activate the Cobra Squadron. Run it into the ground. Target hit! Disappeared. He's there. Find him. Drone offline. Sending a Cobra to support. There's a whole world of hurt coming your way, Batman. There's nothing here. He's gone. Return to patrol pattern. He'll slip up eventually. Cobra drone offline. You're not drawing me out, Batman. What's Delta status, Sergeant? Inbound, sir. About 2 clicks south of target location. I've got support nearby. I'm sending it in. Sir, I don't think 5 tanks was enough. Drone was unable to acquire the target. Resume normal patrol, Commander. Sir. Wiped out the drone unit and Drescher. Strike Team Delta deployed. They're heading to target location. You're trapped, Dark Knight. You put up a good fight, but now you lose.
Time to take out the missile launcher.
Rooftops clear. Target's in the control room. Moving into secure. Hold off, Lieutenant. He's mine.
You got me. Okay, I give up.
Where'd he go? Raise the defense shields. Keep all access points covered.
Oh, seriously? He heard you boys coming from a mile away. Those pointy ears aren't just for show, you know.
Sir, the launcher is secure. As long as we control the skies, he'll never find it. Good. Are we still on schedule? We're gonna thank you.
Giving first aid.
Come through. That was nothing.
Catch this, man. Hey, Batman, wanna get fried?
The Arkham Knight. Tell me you have a name.
I don't, sir. Of the few Arkham Asylum patients who weren't recaptured and sent to Arkham City, none appear capable of organizing and leading such an assault.
He's not a ghost, Alfred. He's got training and a grudge. Widen the search to include anyone ever committed to Arkham because of me.
Sir?
You heard me.
That's a great many individuals, sir.
I know, Alfred. I'm trusting you to narrow it down. Alfred, the Arkham Knight's missile launcher is destroyed. I'm calling in the Batwing to start searching for the cloudburst. Upload the results to the clock tower once it's complete.
We have an APC's location, sir. Just 3 more of the militia's top men to put behind bars.
Okay, now we're done playing soldiers. Let's have some real fun. We'll take turns. You do a little bit of, I don't know, crime scene investigating, or some of Riddler's OC delightful scavenger hunt. Then I'll do some hit and runs in the Batmobile. I promise, I'll hand control of your body right back when my turn's done.
lieutenant gone. There can't be many left.
Hope you're not busy, Bruce. I got a truck. It's right by the bank in Kingston.
I'll track it back to the cache. Prepare for strong resistance, Dick. Penguin won't want to lose any more of his weapons.
Is that what I think it is?
It's Batman! Step on it! Oh, God! Go, go!
Come in, Control. We're tracking rioters in the north of Miyagani. Falcon 5 out.
I'll tell you when it happens. So far, he's given everyone the slip.
Doesn't make any sense. Tanks, drones, heavy weapons? Is Batman invincible or what? What the hell? Who's out there? Oh crap! Drive! Run!
Oh, God, it's Batman. He's tailing us. For it! Try to lose him! I'm trying! Put your foot down! He's gaining on us! Nobody said anything about the bat showing up! Anyone see the bat? I can't see anything! I don't see him either. You think we lost him? I don't know. Keep looking. How's things?
Good until you called. Why am I hearing your bloody voice?
It's Batman.
Ah, what now?
He found us.
Why are you all so sodden useless?
Sorry, boss.
Oh, that's all right then. Apology accepted.
Really?
No, not really. He's already got 2 of my caches. If he gets number 3, your family jewels are coming off. Now lose him.
It's clear. I think we lost him. Thank God. Get a move on before he finds us again. Taking us to the drop-off, right? Sure am. We might not get another chance. Told you I could shake him. So much for the bat. He never had a chance. It's like I said, the bat's lost his touch. We got nothing to worry about.
Taking out a drone.
Bored out of my freaking skull.
Penguin has a stockpile of arms near the fish market in Drescher. Same drill as before, Dick.
You got it.
Poison Ivy, the metahuman? The woman with all that plant voodoo?
You got ammo?
Yeah.
Bobby?
I'm good.
How about you, Knuckles?
Hear that?
What?
Could have sworn I heard something.
That's the wind blowing through your ears.
Eat me.
Hey, pipe down, boys.
Well, now Beach was going out front. He was pissed he got guard duty. Batman won't dare show his face here tonight. Not if he's smart.
Can't wait to spend some of this damn money.
Doing here, man? We're guarding the merch. Just being rhetorical. You been sleeping with a dictionary or something? Prime looting to be done out there. Yeah, well, be sure to put in a complaint when the boss comes back.
Just saying.
Just remember one thing. We're still working for Penguin.
Call this even? Give me a break. Little help? Think I might try using one hand, taking it.
Come on, admit it, Bruce. You're having fun.
I won't be satisfied until I bring Penguin to justice.
You always were great at killing a party. I can imagine Penguin's not too happy with us right now. Can only have a couple of these weapon caches left.
Keep looking. Let me know as soon as you find anything.
Of course. I wouldn't miss seeing the look on his face for the world. Call me crazy, but we could get to Penguin a lot quicker if we split up. You know, I could take one of these places on my own. Yeah, don't rush to agree, or anything. Arkham Asylum had its faults, but at least we had somewhere to put these psychos. You know what the plans are for that place? I mean, surely billionaire Bruce Wayne has some ideas, right?
Forces incoming, sir. Expect stiff resistance.
Alpha target spotted in Drescher. Dragon down.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Controlled explosion successful, sir. The militia have lost their bomb.
Quit trying to save your city, Batman. It's already fallen.
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
That particular type of bleaching to the pigmentation of the skin denotes a chemical burn, most likely a chlorine-based substance. tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box. The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder, causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand. Alfred, the victim's name is Allison Weers.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others. The rioters have a hostage at the Founders Island lighthouse. I'm going to save them.
Scans reveal the captors are armed, sir. Your approach will require a measure of forethought.
Back up here now! Support is on its way. Hang in there.
lieutenants are all but wiped out.
Well, you had enough yet, punk? Speak up,
Beginning hack in 3, 2... Drones inbound, sir. Quite a number of them.
Batmobile spotted in Riker Heights. Rattler down. I got him. Multiple units offline. Drone down. Direct hit on a Rattler. Drone offline. We lost one, sir.
He's making you look like a fool!
Alpha target.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
I'm not not sure what the militia will rue the loss of more, sir. That bomb, or such a large number of tanks.
Keep pushing, and I might just pull the trigger on this place.
The rioters have a hostage at the Founders Island lighthouse. I'm going to save him.
Scans reveal the captors are armed, sir. Your approach will require a measure of forethought.
Look, if you let me go, I won't say anything. I swear.
Really? You swear?
Yes.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
Please.
What do you say? You think he means it?
I don't know. He's pretty desperate. He might be lying. I'm not.
You see, we ain't known you that long, and we don't know if we can trust you, so we need something.
A guarantee.
Like a down payment.
I don't have any money.
We weren't thinking money. We were thinking body parts.
What?
Fingers.
Toes.
How many?
All of them. My ears! I see him! He's up! Grenade! Grenade! I want to see if the guy who got hit's still breathing. Where is he? Over here! See you there! We can't wake him up, but we're gonna find the bat who took him out! Don't let him get away!
I'm here!
I prayed for the first time in my life tonight. I should have known. If anyone was gonna help me, it would be you.
I need answers. We don't have much time.
Whatever you want to know.
The unexplained fires in the last few weeks. Was there a common accelerant found at any of the crime scenes?
Sure. Petroleum-based napalm.
Thickened with polyisobutylene.
Polly what?
Firefly. That's who you were tracking.
That freak? He hasn't hit Gotham for what, 10 years? I tell you, someone needs to reopen the asylum.
He's back. Don't go anywhere. Someone will come and take you back to GCPD.
I remember my old man telling me about the attack on Pioneer's Bridge back in the day.
Only one militia APC left, sir. Sending you the location now.
Alfred, the last APC. It's gone.
I'm picking up scattered comms. It's just as we thought. The militia are in disarray. Well done, sir. Sterling effort.
Hey, go away.
Sir, you've wiped out the Sir, you've wiped out the militia's troop transports and the senior commanders ensconced in them. I expect militia morale is plummeting as we speak.
The rioters have taken the firefighters hostage and gone to ground across the city. I'll hunt them down and make them pay. All of them.
I made it crystal clear in my last medical. Metanophobia. You're scared of robots. Plants, you idiot. Sorry, man. I gotta link up with Harvey's crew. We got plans. Coming back here was a big mistake. Gonna be real upset when you die. We'll have nothing to do.
I don't know how to thank you, Batman. Have you found any of the crew?
Some, but there's more of you out there still in danger.
I think you got them scared.
Good. Wait here. An officer will take you back to GCPD.
Hey, my stepbrother's stationed there. Sergeant McAllister. I sure as hell didn't think I'd see him again. Is he okay?
He's fine. You'll see him soon.
Thanks, Batman. I mean it. I started this crew the same day Frankie started GCPD. And you know, all these years, I never seen him at work. It's crazy.
There's an explosive deployed in Otisburg. I won't let them threaten this city.
So let me get this straight. The Bat thinks some giant plan is gonna save the city? He really has lost it.
Simulation activated.
Your face will be dust.
We'll make sure this hurts you, Batman!
There's an explosive deployed in Otisburg. I won't let them threaten this city.
What's Ivy doing, working with the bat?
Lights off. Who cares? No one's attacking us here.
The high ground is ours, Batman. You're trespassing.
There's an explosive deployed in Otisburg. I won't let them threaten this city.
Batman! He's got a friggin' tank! Oh crap! He's coming after us!
Uploading virus now. Tanks on the move, sir. Good luck.
Enemy spotted. I've locked the drone. Alpha targets hit a drone. Batman's taken out a drone. Lost the Rattler. Mamba down. Drone feed offline. Hit back. Multiple strike. Drones offline. Mamba offline. Batman's taken out a Rattler. Otisburg
The
unit
bomb's
destroyed.
payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Assuredly done, sir. As ever.
When you're gone, the people you abandoned will cower in my shadow.
Fireflies attacked the Otisburg fire station. He won't get away this time. Power to the fire suppression system has been cut.
You playing with fire, Batman?
It's over, Firefly.
Never. Gotham burns. Then you burn with it. Gotham will burn. This is revenge. For leaving me on that bridge.
Lock him up.
No!
Batman. On your feet, Lynn.
You will burn for this. All of you!
Been wanting to add this to the collection for a while. Keep kicking ass out there, Batman.
Ah, third-degree burns. The cracked, leathery skin. That delightful, waxy sheen. If I had to choose, I think burns would probably be my favorite scar tissue. Well, burns and mental scars. Right, Bruce?
Alfred, there's a large militia checkpoint operating next to the Amertech building.
There won't be when you're finished with them, sir.
Knight gave me a second chance. I'm not gonna fail him.
You seen Scarecrow's face up close? Word is he had surgery after getting mauled by some kind of mutant crocodile. Imagine what it looked like before. Where's Robin anyway? I'm supposed to keep watch for that.
I should locate the commander and shut this checkpoint down.
Next time, make him sorry he's driving that damn car.
I can't leave the militia checkpoints operational. Time to find them. Alfred. I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? Detective, or those blades will open up the car like a tin can. You being the expired hunk of stale meat inside. Well done, Detective. I think you're getting the hang of it. Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth.
I did it! I actually did it! I mean, of course I did. Good. As expected.
Why, the water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friend? Destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately master plan. So there. Struggling, Detective? I'm afraid you're running several minutes behind my projections. This is why my projections were off. I failed to consider both your incompetence and your stupidity as two distinct variables. Apologies, Detective. I will recalculate post-haste. Excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out. You know, the line between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old.
Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness. Come on, detective! Detect! Pick a key, Catwoman. It's not hard. It's just a matter of life and death. Life and death. Remember, Catwoman, all but one of them will kill you. Horribly kill you.
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
Always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities, marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
Alfred, do you have any leads?
I don't, sir. In the meantime, there are numerous open cases yet to be investigated.
Selina's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
Back up! Get the bat! Drive! You're gonna pay! We lost one, sir. He's making you look like a fool!
Cash, the redeployment of drones on Miyagani Island is destroyed. Tell your men it's safe.
Good work, Batman.
you're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
Can you get up there?
The ceiling? Easy.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls? Don't be afraid, Dark Knight. Just step into the light. Did that hurt, Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie, you're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you.
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist. Oh, what a shock. For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting it.
Nearly there, Selina.
Done on this side.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot.
This one's for you, Eddie. Wanna help?
The key. Take the key. I suppose you've just about earned it.
When I get out of here, I'm sticking this collar around Eddie's neck.
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up. But just be careful while you do it, okay?
This is your chance with Catwoman, Batsy. She's vulnerable, trapped in an abandoned orphanage. That sure spells romance to me. Speaking of which, I went back to the afterlife to check on Talia. And, well, we got to talking about how you basically murdered us both. She started crying, so I went to comfort her, and, well, before I knew it, one thing led to another, and, you know. Thing is, Talia and I just want you to be happy. I'd tell the little pussycat how you feel while you still can, Batsy. Because when I take over your body and lock you away in a tiny little corner of your mind, I'll kill her first.
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
That thing will flatten us! I'm going!
Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing?
He's tailing us! Keep driving!
The hell is that thing?
It's a bat! Turn around! Go!
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph. So I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course. A symbol of your failure. My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, Detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistant. So, let us take that inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Toodleberg, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. To clarify, Detective, this bit is not the surprise. Impossible! That cannot be! You should have fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely. I've got the equations right here. I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you? Was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. You've been waltzing with Lady Luck your whole life, Detective. But now the music stops. This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me! Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now. Controlling mechanism. Make your peace, Dark Knight. This really is it. It has to be. Careful, Detective. I'd like the car to be working when I'm done with you. detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. I knew it! I knew you'd fail! To think you had me worried. How embarrassing. Don't tell anyone. You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will. Hermes! Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury. You did it. The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them after all.
Okay, almost there.
Ready to die, my dear? Come on, detective! Detect! Good luck, Catwoman. Given Batman's limited intelligence, I'm afraid you're going to need it. Ready to die, my dear?
And here we go. Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my final exam.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room. Do you have a photographic memory, detective? Because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck.
He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! Come on, lose him!
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last course. Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never ask nicely.
So how's Robin?
Robin's fine.
Is he allowed out unchaperoned yet? Or does Daddy still keep a close eye?
He's more than capable.
I bet he is. This one's more of a fully grown wonder, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
This is it. One last hoop to jump through. Then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Meet the Riddle Square, a puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid-15th century torture devices.
If Eddie wanted us to play a game of life-size chess, he could have left us more pieces.
I don't think that was the idea.
Oh, good. He doesn't want us to go in. Guess I'll be heading home then, Eddie?
There'll be a way in.
Riddle me this. How can you play my game when you've already been barred?
Play my.
Perhaps you're looking at this conundrum the wrong way. You can't go through it, children. And no, you cannot tunnel under it either.
We need to stop some of the cubes from moving when I fire the charge.
I'm guessing that'd be my job.
Can you find a way in?
Congratulations! Now let's cut to the best part.
Toledo, watch out! Get ready!
him. How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Ah! Beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings. You will not win this!
Still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
Oh, you smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself. You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well, handsome, what are we waiting for? So is it just Central Gotham that's evacuated? Or are the mansions empty too?
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
bumbling amateur! Look what you have reduced me to, Batman! If you cannot simply bow down when confronted with your obvious superior, then I will stoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you! I designed this suit to perfectly defend myself against your violent excesses. So please understand, Dark Knight. This is an intellectual victory above all. Can you keep up? Hi, diddle diddle! Well, color me triumphant. I'll subtract you from this equation. You think you're smarter than me?
Don't feel left out.
You think me outwitted? Prepare to be outbeaten! You shall be ashes! I'll atomize you! Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me. You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege. Solve every last riddle in this city and I'll fight you, Batman, but not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants to prowl. I've been cooped up all night, handsome. We're leaving. Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How shall we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums. But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
Tonight's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Selina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two, while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me?
Why? It's what you do.
Just me and you, Nigma. Time to finish this.
Well, Dark Knight, it seems you have earned the right to die at my mechanical hands. But let us be clear, we do not meet as equals. In fact, you literally have not a hope of victory. Oh, I wish I could say that I have found this one-sided rivalry of ours intellectually stimulating, but in truth, I grew bored of you long ago. Killing you here will finally liberate me to engage in more edifying pursuits. Goodbye, detective. You will be neither missed nor remembered. Time for a change! Prepare for disintegration! Riddle me this! What's mechanical, homicidal, and red all over? You have failed, detective! You are bested! You are conquered, and you are mine! How did you do it? How did you solve them all?
Sorry, Eddie, but it looks like you're cheating to me.
No! What are you doing here? This is not your fight, cat!
Eddie, sweetie, you invited me, remember? And then you tied me to a chair.
You didn't have to.
You act like I'm a...
Can't think and hit at the same time.
Be my guest.
Thank you, Batman, for teaching me the effectiveness of violence tonight. Decipher this. I cannot be beaten. No, my plan! My plan! This color suits you better. Riddle me this. This is embarrassing you.
There's plenty here. Take your pick.
Keeping up. Let's mix things up. You cheated! I will forcibly extract a confession. Too hard for you? You shall be ashes!
Come on!
Which color do you prefer? Solve all my riddles? How? Ready to be vaporized? Get up, you damn machines! It was perfect! My perfect victory! A hydraulic haymaker! So many riddles! There's no way you solve them all! Solve this one!
Here you go.
Now color me triumphant. Keeping up. I'll atomize you!
You spoiled.
You shouldn't be here! You shouldn't have got this far! Let's fix things up.
All yours.
Too hard for you? Burn, Batman! Can you keep up? You think you can defeat my creation?
Thanks, Selina, for the daring last-minute rescue. It was very heroic.
It was under control.
Sure it was. Now be a good damsel and bestow a kiss on your gallant hero.
Play nice.
You're not playing at all.
No, I'm not. Not anymore.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means this is the end, Selina. It means we can't. I can't.
I will see you again, right?
No one will. Gotham needs something more, something worse to defend her. She needs a new myth. A legend more powerful than I can be right now. A legend that can only rise from the ashes of the Batman.
Some things you can't do alone, Bruce.
And some things you have to.
Call if you need me.
I won't.
I know. I just wanted to say it.
Nice try. Where am I? What's happening to me?
You're a smart man, Edward. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
No. You cheated. Catwoman cheated. She stole my victory from me.
A fight I couldn't win? That doesn't even fit your definition of playing fair.
It was fair! If you weren't able to bypass the robot's multi-layer encryption, decipher their unique operating system, and reprogram them mid-battle, that doesn't mean you get to call in assistance.
You need help, Enigma.
I never need help with anything!
Out you go, Enigma.
Ha! I could have brought me here twice as quickly.
Well, riddle me this. Was Green proud and ass kicked all over?
How exceedingly droll. I won't be needing a lawyer, you jumped-up security guard. I will represent myself. You forget, you bothersome bat. Every time you overcome my puzzles, I learn that little bit more about you. Soon enough, there will be a riddle that leaves you dead.
Good for you, Bat. Eddie doesn't need psychiatric help. No. Beat him up, lock him up. That's the best medicine.
Ivy cares about the environment, Batman. You gotta give her credit. That's not a popular position to take these days.
Doesn't seem real, Batman. I can't imagine what Jim's gonna do. Barbara was everything to him.
Go away! Stop looking at me!
Think you're finding that weapon? The Knight knows this city better than you. He knows where to hide.
I'm going to search for Azrael's burning bat symbol and continue his tests.
I ever tell you I hate plants? Especially the man-eating ones. Tries blowing us all to pieces again. I got a mortgage to pay off.
Control, Falcon 5. Riot in progress. Kingston District.
Over there and take care of that plant. Yeah. Me, you, and a couple of axes. Sounds like a great plan. We could chop it down in, say, a week? You got any better ideas? Yeah, we stay here and don't die.
I am ready for another challenge.
You have shown great skill. I'll return when you're ready for the next challenge.
No matter how difficult the test, I will prevail.
Another competent display, sir. He was clearly studying your techniques closely during his time in Arkham City. Initial tests show he is employing an almost identical fighting style to your own.
It takes more than that to defend this city, Alfred.
Agreed. I'll collect the data from this encounter and compile it with the first. Let me know if you need anything else, sir.
I'm heading to the clock tower, Alfred. Upload the data from the Batwing as soon as the analysis is complete.
Very well, sir.
I wish my old sergeant could see me now. I'd dishonorably discharge a whole damn clip in his face.
passes Batman, and it just makes him more dangerous. Who'd have thought the Bat's been... Clear out!
Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this...
Back her up. The road's blocked.
Harley's in town? God, I thought she'd just curl up and die without Joker.
Here he is! Get after him!
Say goodnight, Batman.
We're gonna mess you...
I've already scanned that piece of evidence. I should search the rest of the body. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's calloused knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the suspect.
Records show Mr. Valentin used to lease a beauty salon here in Gotham, but the lease expired shortly before construction began on Wayne International Plaza.
Send through the location. It's time to end this.
Arkham Knight. Yeah, that's just what Gotham needs. Another guy in a mask.
What the? It's the Bat! He's tailing us!
Put your foot down! Go!
You're done here, Valentine. Let them go.
Oh, no, 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 no. Pig not ready yet. She's all unique and wrong. All messed up, inside out. Pig, make her better. Pig make all of us better.
It's over.
But Pig can fix you too. Make you perfect, like the others.
You're insane.
And what are you?
I'm here to stop you.
Bad. Bad.
Pig is like clay. Pig is like God.
Pig is here to fix us all.
That's it, my darling. Show him how perfect you are.
Make you invincible. Perfect.
It's like they're immune to pain. I need to make sure they stay down.
Don't destroy him, my darlings. And remember, coming to make you perfect. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, let me fix you. Oh. All better, darling. All better now. Destroy him so Daddy can rebuild him. That's it. And proud. My darling. And pretty as a pig. Pigs make you pretty. Oh, bring him to Daddy. He'll make Daddy proud.
I can't leave until I've rescued the other victims.